Oh, and the adventure never stops. It never stops with the Iceman, the guy that makes videos all day long and makes his arm hurt. But here's the thing. I'm making a video today because I want to show how when you tow with an open trailer like this, it shouldn't take the kilowatts or the miles per kilowatt away too bad. So anybody who's watching my channel, I'm going to make a video today of me hauling down the road with a trailer open, and you'll see that I don't think it's going to take too much away from the energy like it does on these motorcycle trailers, car trailers. And if you watch my video from like June of 2022, you'll see when I got one of the first Lightning trucks in the market, I towed with this motorcycle trailer, and it was pitiful. You had to pull over every 80 miles to recharge the truck. It only had about a 100-mile range. So stay tuned for what's the real deal when you just pull an open trailer. Now, this is very interesting. Look at this. The range is 159 miles today. This truck already knows. Typically, my range on this truck is 100% fully charged, which it is usually about 319 to 320 miles. This here is already noticing my trailer. And so I had a message earlier that said, since there's a trailer connected to this truck, it's already estimating on how my mileage, my range is basically half of what it would be with no trailer. So I've never seen that before. So let's see if I can get it to populate again when I turn the truck off and I turn it back on. So I think we're getting the truck, start it up, but you don't start it, you just electrify. But look at this, electric range revised due to a trailer hooked up. Did you see that? So there it is. Very interesting. Never saw that on my other one. And so here we go. Get the truck in gear as we take off for the day. And I gotta go deliver a tank, then I gotta go do a job, and it's a rainy day. And so stay tuned for the adventures as we go up the road. Once again, it'll be interesting to see what the real range is. With this being an open trailer, I just can't believe that this thing will be that radical on the mileage. But we're gonna find out, that's for sure. So so it's 2.2 kilowatt or 2.2 miles per kilowatt is right now what I've been averaging with no trailer. So let's see what it ends up being here shortly. So how about that? So when we left the house, it was like 159, now we're 191. So I guess this truck's assuming that I have a big enclosed trailer behind me, because if I did, that would be accurate because of the wind resistance. But this shouldn't have much wind resistance. All right, a little into this trip here now. One thing that's kind of interesting, which I kind of already know, the Blue Cruise, I've got my adaptive cruise control on, but the Blue Cruise and the Ford product will not work when you're trailering. Unlike the GM Highway Cruise, it does give you the capability now to tow a vehicle and have hands-free driving. For the Ford, they haven't released that. They don't want to do that yet. And I'm going to reset my miles per kilowatt just to see what the real deal is here, because it's going off the other day. So I think this will be a little better comparison now with me resetting it. But for the most part, light trailer, I would say we've got maybe 1,000 pounds between the trailer and the fuel tank, maybe 1,000 pounds. I would think the trailer's probably 700 pounds. That'd be my guess. So being very conservative, I'll say it's 1,000 pounds. It could be 1,200. I could be wrong. Trailer could be more like 800 pounds. The tank's 300-400 pounds. But just kind of keep it simple. So now we're at 1.5 miles, 1.2. So we'll see how that kind of plays out as the trip comes to an end here shortly, as I deliver this fuel tank to an individual, and we'll have a better idea. And just more data centers being built. Oops, I got the wrong button here, but the data centers out here is just massive. what's going on now here, Dominion Power has filed for an application to put in all new power lines up in this area, and it's a no-brainer. There's so many freaking data centers that are being built in this area. They can't handle, the electric company doesn't have enough infrastructure to handle this stuff. And it's going to even get worse with this artificial intelligence. I've talked about this on my channel, and how artificial intelligence, the strain on the servers is going to be massive. So they need just tons of power. You just really have to believe that the energy side is just going to get so expensive as time progresses. Here's my speeds, 65. I'll probably hit 70 for the most part. 65 is right now my speed at 1.5 miles per kilowatt. Now we're at 1.9 miles per kilowatt. So I've been in stop and go traffic, so I really haven't sustained any really long high speeds. So putting around town, you should get 2 miles, which isn't too bad, but very light trailer. I just figured I'd make a video to share with others. When you have an open trailer and it doesn't have a lot of weight on it, you're within reason of driving the truck around like it regularly is. That's what I was trying to convey through the channel today. Okay, I got the fuel tank unloaded, made a really nice gentleman there, and so now the trailer is empty, so probably get a little better miles per kilowatt. I don't think radical, just because I'm pulling weight behind the truck, but the good news is I got the fuel tank off the trailer without injuring myself, so that was pretty cool. So it's always an adventure here in Ice HTV. And what are we doing now, right? What are we doing now besides getting up the road here to take care of more business on a really beautiful day? The day turned out better than I thought, and the rains didn't come in, as I probably get drenched later. But the good news is it's all good, so there you go. And here it is. So doing these type of speeds, utility trailer, a little over 1,000 pounds behind you, you're going to be about 1.7 kilowatts or 1.7 miles per kilowatt. So you'll be out there that's mulling, if anybody's out there thinking they buy an electric truck, you can't tow with it. You can tow with it, but it's just when you get into the big trailers where it becomes much more challenging. But if you got a landscaping company, you're hauling around a utility landscape trailer, lawnmowers, this thing's going to be fine. It's got a 131 kilowatt battery. Even at 1.5, that's going to give you a good 160 miles of range, would be my guess. This truck really is a great truck for anybody that's local that works out of their truck all the time. The Lightning truck's a great vehicle to have. I can't emphasize enough the power on board. The frunk, where you can put much more stuff up in the front of the trunk of the truck. You get people constantly come up to you like, what the heck? Where's the motor? So just for the storage capability, it's huge. And this truck is a torque monster. This thing just rocks down the road. So anybody out there wondering, should I buy a F-150 Lightning truck? I would say yes, and I would say no. It's just going to come down to the application. And if a guy called me and said, hey man, I'm pulling 10,000 pound, 8,000 pound enclosed trailers, I'd be like, I don't think you're going to be, if you're local, you can make it work. But if you're going more than 100 miles, you're going to be very challenged. So as always, I like to talk. Appreciate all those people reaching out, making comments on what makes my channel better or worse. When I asked a question this morning. So my YouTube channel has morning conversations, and if you tune in every morning, I do about a 35 to 45 minute talk and taking a one word and making that one word a conversation of cars, trucks, motorcycles. Then it goes to the state of times. And so for those out there that want to get some morning conversation and you have time to listen to me as you're driving down the road, you probably would like my channel to be able to listen to that stuff. And I try to take one word, as I said, just one word. And I get creative with it. And this past Monday was Monday was the light conversation with the solar eclipse and then lighting for your car. And yesterday was the trade conversation where you talk about trading your car or whatever it may be. And then today it's the questions conversation, and I put out there questions to people on my YouTube channel. You know, what would make this channel probably grow faster and get bigger and compensate me for all my efforts? And a few people have reached out, and I really do appreciate that. So what do you think tomorrow's conversation will be? Yeah, so if you tune in tomorrow morning, I'll post another video of my morning conversation. And what do you think the word of the day is going to be tomorrow? And I have to get creative and figure out how I can bring content to my channel that intrigues others to watch it and feel like they got something out of it. And that's not easy. It's very challenging. So as always, thanks so much for watching my channel. Hit subscribe. Hope this video helps you understand more about the electric F-150 truck. I have the extended range on this truck. So it's the 131 kilowatt. If I didn't have extended range, yeah, I mean, as long as you're the 100 mile a day guy, 125 mile a day guy pulling a utility landscape trailer, I think you're going to be okay. If you're not pulling a trailer, you're the 150, 200 mile a day guy, you'll be okay with the non-extended battery range. Because this truck typically gets me a good 260 miles average when I work on my truck. So I like the extended range. I paid the more money for it. So once again, it's all about the electric revolution that's going on in our country, and I think a lot of people don't like it, and I think some people love it, and some people are in between. So once again, I hope this video helps you understand more about the electric vehicles, and reach out to my channel and comment, or actually email me, iceagetvcomments@gmail.com. Have a great day. God bless.